We got a 72 F100. I'm changing the clutch. It's not that hard job, but lots of things to do. I got the transmission down and already installed a new clutch. I'm gonna show you a little bit what's the setup that I made over here. So I used this jack and some straps to hold the transmission down, and I had to take out the bell housing, which it's only like 5 bolts. Take out the clutch, I got it already there, and take out the support from the transmission. And there's only 4 bolts that holds the transmission on the bell housing. So now the hard part is to put it back, because you need to put this the bearing on the transmission. Like this. There you go. So this one goes like this. But at the same time, we need to make the fork to go into here, and then align the transmission into the engine. So that's the only hard part of the job, I guess. Other than that, after it's back there, it should be smooth. I'll try to make the video of when I'm putting it back, and see if you can see on the video a little bit of what needs to be done, but I'll do my best. Now I can't put the phone over here so you can see the way I'm gonna do it. Sorry. So almost got it lined up with the bell housing. It is almost there, just by a little bit. So just keep in mind that the jack might be hitting over here, so we need to raise the engine a little bit. My guess is that raising it just a little bit will give us the space we need to finish lining up this thing. It's very, very close. And the tricky part is just to keep the fork on the bearing position. Alright, we got it on. I already put one of the bolts. The fork feels like it moves correctly. Anyway, I'll try to see with a light just to, double check that everything is good in there. Seems like it. We'll see. So now we just need to put the transmission support here, right there, put the bar, and start it on, because I left the truck more than a year with the broken clutch, because I had to find the pivot bearing support, which I couldn't find, so I had to send it over to a machine shop and custom made it. So it took some time. So we'll see. I'll try to make a video of when we turn on the truck and see what it does. All right. We can see right here see that it's engaging, so it's good. Got it on the way it should be. Awesome. Already hooked up new battery, so let's see what it does. I got a little bit of gas just in case we need to fuel it in the carburetor. Let's see what it does. Yeah, let's give it a little bit. Okay, for some reason the starter is getting stuck. Ooh, that was scary. But it did turn on. I don't know what happened. I'm gonna check the switch. There might be something wrong with the switch. Had to give it a few tries to turn it off. Okay, let's see. Let's see what it's in here. No. Doesn't seem to have corrosion or anything. Let's see one more time. Nope, we're gonna have to wait to turn it on because I think this hope's seeing better days. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go look for it because having gas on the manifold is not a good idea. So I'm gonna go change that hose and try again. That will give it some time to dry it out. Well, it turned out that the hose was actually good. But I changed the clamps. I got these fuel injection clamps, and now everything is tight. I also went ahead and change that switch just in case. I got this universal one. So let's give it another try. There's something wrong with the switch. I have to check it out. Alright, so it's been 2 weeks since the last time we turned it on. My daughter will help me to make a video over here. Come on, Victoria.
When?
Like this one.
Ay, video.
Right there, okay?